Welcome back to episode 3 of Katawa Shoujo, everybody.
Hello. Welcome back.
So go to load, and then it should be the only save you have. And you're the narrator, so take us away, Toast.
Okay. Still, we finished it a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class, despite our late start. Shizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different, though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish, not to mention a little more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. I thought that was an actual bell outside.
Dude, I thought it was my phone.
How loud is your phone?
I have quiet headphones.
The clock tower bells ring, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who is beckoning me into the hallway down the stairs. We descend even below the lobby where I met Muto, down to the bottom floor. Just like everything in this school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior. Why is everything that's spacious odd to him?
I have no idea. Maybe he has whatever the opposite of claustrophobia is.
Agoraphobia? Oh no, wait, that's the same thing.
Whatever it is.
No, agoraphobia is the fear of big places, I think. Or open places. Anyway, its big windows open to the courtyard towards the main gate.
It's the cafeteria!
I would have guessed. Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There is a rather long list of menu options, which seems great until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice. It almost feels like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or not.
He's definitely being sarcastic. Is that a video camera hanging from the ceiling up there, or like a speaker or something?
I think that's a speaker. It's a... I don't know, it kind of looks like a speaker. Might be some sort of ceiling light, though. I pick something at random and follow Shizune to a table sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points to Shizune. I don't understand sign, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at a person who talks to you is proper and polite.
Do you want to know something?
What?
About anything. We're your guides, so you should ask if there is something.
I wonder.
Oh my god, a choice. Okay.
Finally.
So in my previous playthroughs of this, I've asked about the library and asked about Shizune's deafness, but I haven't asked, or I haven't said, I've got everything underneath them.
So is that what we're picking then?
Do you want to?
I guess. I mean, you've already been to the library, right?
Yeah, I think that takes us down, oh, I can never remember her name. One of the other characters' paths. So do you want to go with the, I think I got everything I need to know?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright. I can't think of anything, really.
Oh, that means we've been good guides, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
If you say so. Misha positively beams, and so does Shizune after a quick translation. I shake my head at their somewhat exaggerated enthusiasm, and shift my focus to the food. Misha and Shizune sign back and forth very animatedly, throwing sideways glances at me. Misha refrains from translating. Well, isn't everything they do kind of animated, since they're...
Is this part of the game, like, really loud for you?
It's louder than the rest of the game.
I hope you're louder than the game.
I'm using recording software that I can use to differentiate Skype.
So if anything, we're gonna have to go with your recording.
That's okay, I can send you the file. Anyway, maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. I quickly notice a conversation and sign is not enough to fill a silence. We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first.
Did we set a timer for this?
No, we did not. I think we started like 5 minutes ago.
Okay. So at 45.
Okay.
Okay.
That dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumping over her desk at the last row. Oh, I was not expecting the camera to shake. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning into stone just from our presence. Misha and Shizune either don't notice or don't mind it as they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to converse. I'm left wondering about her even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher. Getting into the rhythm of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Towards the end of the class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's the long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. It's probably because your heart's messed up. Before long, the final bell rings. That's exactly what our school bell sounds like.
You have a school bell?
Yeah, well, it's not an actual bell, it's just a recording of a bell they play through a loudspeaker. But it sounds like a real bell.
Is it bad that I can't remember what my school thing sounds like? Like, I never pay attention. It's like more like a buzzer, I guess, but like a higher pitched buzzer. I don't know. Anyway.
School is finally over for the day. Beside me, Misha and Shizune are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me.
Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Hichan. We've got to hurry already, since there's a lot of work for us to do. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it.
Oh, wait. The teacher said I'd have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go?
Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on. The nurses have their own building, so we have to go outside.
We join the flow of students making their way down the stairwell and outside, the girls pointing out other senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. I forgot to go on D&D on Skype.
Uh-oh, did you get a message?
Yeah. When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually a part of the main building.
This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and all the nurses' offices. They even have a swimming pool.
How is that official?
Don't be silly, Hichan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks. Bye. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with the actual education. I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in, hoping that this really will be only a quick visit like the teacher said. This almost looks like a church-like hallway.
I was thinking like a mental institution or something.
That was my first thought, but then I looked at the arches.
Yeah, that gives it more of a Gothic structure type feel.
On a white door on the left is a green cross with the text head nurse and a nameplate. A voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. What if they said don't come in?
You walk in and the head nurse is like naked or something.
That would be pretty awkward, especially for a kid with a heart condition.
Oh my god, that'd probably kill him.
The room is not large and it smells strange. A friendly-looking man turns around on his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk.
Alright, so... should I take the dude since you're Hisao?
If you want.
Oh man, that's
What's with
such a
the
quick
music?
voice. I don't know, this is very energetic for a nurse's office.
Yeah.
Hello there, what can I do for you today? Oh my god, that's so bad!
It's
Oh,
like
God.
I don't even know.
It started off sounding a little bit Irish, but then it turned into Asian. I don't know what
Kind of
just
like a
happened.
combination of an Irish and like a Indian accent.
I don't know what happened. We'll work with it.
He is young looking and sort of rugged, but the dimples in his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles.
Oh god, I just opened. Ah! I just opened a different application. It totally just came up on the Katawa Shoujo screen. Gonna have to cut that out. Okay.
Alright.
Yep.
Are you the nurse? I think I might be sexist. He smiles like a person who has
Well, it
heard
is
this
Japan.
very same question hundreds of times.
Why, yes I am. It says so on the door, no?
Now it's Italian for some reason.
This is so bad. You can call me. I'm dying. Okay. That was way too high pitched. You can call me by my name, or just the nurse, like everyone else.
Of course. I shake off my confusion, realizing I probably should grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm a new student and my homeroom teacher told me to, come and meet you. My name is Hisao Nakai. His eyes light up with revelation and he snaps his fingers.
Oh, you're that Nakai. I was just reading your file in the morning. I think I turned into like Arabic or something.
I don't know.
Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right?
What's with his face? Look at, he's like winking at us.
Oh, I'm too hyped up right now.
He gestures me to sit down in a vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yes. Sorry, A, like the Canadians.
Good. Good. Well, you've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there is a problem. I don't know what's happening with this accent.
I don't know, he's got a little Russian in there now, too. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital.
Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here.
His joke feels so out of place that I'm left thinking why he even said it. Yeah. Just that it's really weird to have so many medical people at a school.
You'll get used to it.
I'm not so sure of that myself, but I don't let the nurse know.
Now, let me just find your file again.
Whoa, that was creepy. While he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of papers around, I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I'd like to say. Beige walls and ceiling, dark gray laminate flooring, and all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all four walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day and from all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it.
So, you already have medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening, or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports? Rash stuff, like, I don't know, boxing?
What does he mean by rash stuff?
I think he means like, intense.
Okay. He grins to his own joke, but I don't. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates.
Alright, I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend you refrain from doing that. At least for the time being.
Oh. My lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow. Looks like he raised both eyebrows. But really, I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do.
Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your heart, and risking another attack is not a good idea. Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There is no mention of the cause in your papers.
Not exactly. I sidestepped the question acceptably, and he glances at me over his papers with a more serious expression on his face.
Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise would do you good.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at the expression on his face.
Oh, is this still me? We have physical therapy and such available, as I said, but I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks or even light jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing. Swimming, maybe? There is a pool here.
So I was told.
You were? Very good. At any rate, I'm sure you've been told this before. You just need to take care not to overexert yourself.
He wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need, really. I've heard this 1,000 times already.
Absolutely no unnecessary. This accent. Absolutely no unnecessary risks. Take care of yourself.
Okay. He goes over my papers one more time and sets them on the desk, obviously content.
Good. That's it then. Come meet me if you ever need something.
I'm ushered out before I even realize it. A quick visit indeed. I end up standing in front of the main building and the auxiliary building, although to my eyes, they still look one and the same. It's the first real look I get at the other students, so I watch people coming out of the school, going towards the gate or the dorms. Everyone seems to know where they are going, but I still keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. Then again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? Do we have a time check?
I think I've been going for 15 minutes or so.
Okay. One of us? I should go somewhere too, to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. The weariness in me only grows as I trudge towards the dorms, set a little way apart from the main building complex. There is a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms, shrubbery, flowers, and that overbearing smell of fresh-cut grass that fills the atmosphere. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside at all for so long. The dorm building is big and made of red brick, like the others. It feels way too pompous for what it is, so I push forward going inside. I love the exit sign there in Japanese. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was given from my pocket. Room 119. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Just like in the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. The same goes for the elevators at the ends of the hallways. I poke my head around to the corner of the common room door. Inside, a few students are watching the television. One nods and gives a quick hello before turning back to the TV. Seems that only the girls around here are sociable. I suppose that's perfectly fine with me. I climb the stairs to the upper floor.
Fucking player over here.
Here, small corridors branch off from the main hallway. Each of these minor halls seem to have a toilet and shower, as well as 4 rooms. About halfway down the hall, I spy room 119. The nameplates on the rooms adjacent to mine are blank. I guess there are just 2 of us here. Light shines from below the door of room 117, so I knock lightly. Hello, is anyone home? So is this our neighbor's door?
Mm-hmm.
From inside, I hear a few movements, then the clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door squeaks open. A bespectacled boy is standing in the doorway. He is looking at me very intently through his extremely thick eyeglasses. Man, this guy got some crazy music.
Do you want to do both voices, or...
I think you should do it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What do I even do with this voice?
I don't know, just go with the music.
Oh god. Oh, I don't even know where to start. I guess just go with it. Who is it?
What kind of voice was that?
I don't know, dude. I tried making the voice a little deeper, but it didn't work. Hold up, let me try that again. Hold up. I don't know! Who is it?
Perfect. Blind? No, at least not completely. Why would he have eyeglasses if he was? He leans closer to me until our noses are almost touching. His breath stinks of garlic. At least he's not a vampire. Sao Nakai. I'm moving into the next room. I thought I should introduce my...
You know, he could always be Harry Potter with that,
Yeah, I know, with that scarf.
on.
His face suddenly brightens in realization, and he stands back upright, thrusting his hand out in a smiling greeting almost straight to my diaphragm.
Oh, sup, dude? The name's Kenji.
Ah, hi. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it, still a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude and vehement welcome. I don't know how to say that.
There's some suspicious-looking people going in and out of your room earlier.
It was probably my parents.
Your parents? You sure? 'Cause they could have been some other people too. You can't judge a book by its cover. Oh my god, did he just turn southern?
I don't know, I guess. His out-of-place proverb is left hanging between us awkwardly as I try to think of some way to respond. I'd say the chances are high enough. He shudders and makes some exaggerated hand gestures. Oh, now everybody speaks sign language.
You're a brave man, Sal.
Oh, maybe he is Southern.
I'll just make him southern. Me, I don't think I can trust the dances.
He's just slowly getting more and more Southern.
The true Kenji is coming out. I gotta take my coat off. Hold on, I'm getting way too hot doing this. I'm way too into it. That's better. Okay, what did I miss? Did you read the sound line?
Oh, did you read The Only One I Trusted Myself for?
Oh, I don't know. I thought I did.
Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? He thinks about this for a while.
Oh, why is this?
Yeah, after listening to your voice.
Yeah, you are smarter than you look. Probably.
Thanks.
What do you look like? I hope not smart.
He squints his eyes and leans closer again, but I lean backwards to dodge it.
Never mind. It don't matter.
So, is he blind? Is he, like, mostly blind?
I'm pretty sure that he's definitely legally blind, but he's still got vision. However crappy it may be. I just dropped my soap.
It's like, The Princess Bride. He's only
What?
mostly blind. With that, he
yeah.
turns, fumbles around for a moment, in search of the door handle, and shuts the door behind him. I slide the key into the lock of the door marked 119. Bleak beige walls, white linen, a desk made of some type of light wood, ugly curtains. It's no one's room, impersonal, like my hospital room was. That's his room now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
My bags are sitting at the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems that there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. A note is pinned to the sleeve of one of the shirts. Okay, you read this in the mom's voice.
Okay. Hi, Hee-chan. We've unpacked your things and made your bed. They said that if these don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about unpacking. I kind of hoped I would have. Then there would be something to do. It's still too early. I put the note down on the desktop and lie down on the bed, feeling drained. Getting Steam messages now. Lying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. I mean, that's not a bad habit. The restless urge just keeps growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before coming, and for the entire day today, too. I still am, I think. Damn, I have to distract myself somehow so I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, I think we should end the episode.
I think he's gonna go to sleep soon, so we should keep going through.
Okay.
I don't think there's much time left.
The bottles of medications neatly arranged on my night table catch my eye. I pick up one and shake it just to hear the contents rattle inside, and then read the glued-on pharmacy label. Saunakai, 2 tablets daily to stay alive. It doesn't really say that, but it could just as well. It's kinda twisted having your life depend on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? With a sigh, I begin my new daily ritual of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosages. I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain, and after that, I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. It doesn't start looking any more familiar, not even after darkness falls and long shadows draw across my room like fingers. The sheets feel slightly more comfortable, warm and nest-like against the chill that passes for room temperature here. Soon, the lighter shade of darkness that is the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night, and it becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. The night beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coldness of unfamiliarity and fear creeping up my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew.
Dun dun dun! End of the episode.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.